Hello, welcome to Bright State. Gold is considered an instrument that can be used to protect a person's wealth from currency depreciation. The price of gold tends to increase year after year, making this precious metal one of the most popular investment instruments. Generally, gold is used for many needs, ranging from jewelry, building materials, raw materials for electronic devices, manufacture of dentures, beauty product ingredients, and even food ingredients. Because the need for gold continues to increase, this natural resource is a global business that is operated in several countries, including Indonesia. If in Southeast Asia, Indonesia is the largest gold-producing country, how is Indonesia ranked in the world? From the data quoted from the World Gold Council, here's a list of the 10 largest gold-producing countries in the world. 10. South Africa. The 10th largest gold-producing country in the world is occupied by South Africa. In 2021, 113.6 tons of gold were produced in this country. In South Africa, there is a gold mine named South Deep. Measuring based on the number of reserves, this area is the oldest and largest gold mine in the world. 9. Indonesia. Throughout 2021, Indonesia has produced 117.5 tons of gold, making it the 9th largest gold-producing country in the world. Most of the gold produced in Indonesia comes from the Grasberg mine in Mimika Regency, Papua, which is managed by the Freeport Indonesia. Grasberg itself is the 3rd largest mine in the world. 8. Mexico. Despite a decrease in the amount of gold production in recent years, Mexico is still in the 8th list of the 10 largest gold-producing countries in the world, with a total gold production of 124.5 tons in 2021. 7. Peru. The next largest gold-producing country in the world is Peru. In 2021, 127.3 tons of gold were successfully produced in Peru. However, this country has a major challenge in the development of the gold mining sector, that is the rise of illegal gold mining, which not only carries out non-standard mining, but also causes massive deforestation. 6. Ghana. Two gold industries that dominate Ghana include Anglo Gold Ashanti and Goldfields, which previously managed mines in South Africa. Ghana is a country that is classified as an area that is cheap and easier to carry out mining activities. In terms of gold production, in 2019, Ghana managed to beat South Africa in gold production. Meanwhile, in 2021, Ghana managed to produce 129.2 tons of gold. This figure makes Ghana the 6th largest gold producer in the world. 5. America. The next largest gold-producing country in the world is the United States. The United States successfully placed in the 5th position as the largest gold-producing country. This success is inseparable from the role of the state of Nevada, which controls 80% of gold production in the US with the largest mining company in the world, namely Nevada Gold Mines. In 2021, for the first time in several years, the country's gold yield is below 200 tons, that is 186.8 tons. 4. Canada. In Canada, there is the 9th largest mining company in the world, Canadian Malartic, which is managed by Yamaha Gold and Agnico Eagle. The total gold production in Canada in 2021 is 192.9 tons. This figure places it as the 4th largest gold-producing country in the world. 3. Australia. The position of the 3rd largest gold-producing country in the world is occupied by Australia. Over the last 8 years, Australia has continued to experience an increase in the amount of its gold production. In 2021, Australia was able to produce 315.1 tons of gold. So, don't be surprised if the mineral industry is one of the biggest contributors to exports and contributes 8% of the total GDP in Australia. This achievement came primarily from the Cadia and Mount Morgan's gold mines. 2. Russia. Since 2010, gold production in Russia has been steadily increasing. Russia has replaced Australia as the second largest gold producer in the world since 2019. Even some of the gold in Europe comes from Russia. In 2021, this country produced 330.9 tons of gold, while placing it in the second position as the largest gold-producing country in the world. The biggest gold buyer in the country is the government, which is known to buy around 2/3 of all locally produced gold. The biggest gold mine in this country is Olympiada, which is located in the city of Krasnoyarsk, East Siberia, and it is the fourth largest gold mine in the world. 1. China. China has long been a gold-producing country in the world. For 5 consecutive years, no one has been able to shift China to the first position as the largest gold-producing country in the world. However, seeing the amount of production, China's gold over the past 5 years has experienced a decline in production. The main cause is due to the Chinese government's increasingly stringent environmental policies. One of them is the control over the use of cyanide in gold mining, so that mining companies have to cut production. In 2021, China will be able to produce as much as 332 tons of gold, or around 9% of total global production. So, that's the list of the 10 largest gold-producing countries in the world. Naturally, the amount of world gold production can change every year. If you have ideas and suggestions for other interesting information, please write them in the comments column. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned to the next interesting videos from Bright State. Have a good rest, stay smart, and stay humble.